Hey guys, Juan Mazo here, and today I'm going to be covering how to interview. What are the 3 things bosses look for? Now, I've told you a little bit of my stories where I was, covering the fact that I went through my interview, right? And the things that I did leading up to that interview, preparing for life after college. And today I'm going to break down exactly what it is as a hiring manager, as someone who's been hired multiple times, what people really look for. The first thing people look for when hiring someone is how good are their social skills? Are they going to be a cultural fit? Cultural fit is the big thing they look for. Whenever you go onto a job, onto an on-site interview, it's to see how well you mesh, right? This is our culture. We're going to throw some of our employees in front of you and we're going to see if they like you. Maybe you can have cool conversations with them, casual conversations. That means you probably are good socially and you'll fit within the culture of the business. The second thing they look for is your skills, your technical abilities, right? So being in IT, they checked me out with my experience. They see, oh, do you have, the ability to troubleshoot this particular problem? Do you know how to set up email? Do you know how to reset memory? Do you know how to wipe a computer, right? If you're a secretary, like, hey, do you know about, writing using calendar? Do you know how to use Outlook? Do you know how to send emails? Do you know how to track time? Do you know how to plan? Do you know how to blah, 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 right? Have you answered phones? All these things, technical things, right? And the last thing they look for, and this is definitely the last thing I look for, and anything beyond this I don't care about, is are you resourceful, right? Resourcefulness is the #1 thing that I really, really need. Cultural fit is if the business likes you. Technical fit is if you have the abilities to do the job. And resourcefulness is if you have the ability to work for me. Because I told you way back in the beginning, I'm lazy when it comes down to doing things. And if I ever hired you, I don't ever want you to make more work for me. You're here to take load off of me so I can focus on bigger projects. Now, let me tell you how important resourcefulness is. When I hired my first intern, they actually asked, it was some kid who was in technology and he understood how to, reformat a computer and that I could work with. What would happen is he was doing all my support stuff, my entry level, my fires for the day. He would come up to me and be like, hey Juan, how do I do this, right? And my first question to him would be, did you Google it? Sometimes he'd say yes, and then I Google it and it's on the first page. Sometimes he'd say no and he'd go Google it, and then he'd just walk out my office saying, I know how to do it, I'll be back. But I want to say it was probably something that the way I found out this was important was not because I asked him, but because of my second intern. So my first intern had to go off to school and my second intern was coming in. And my second intern was great, best friends with the first intern. And the one piece of advice the intern 1 told intern 2 was, hey, before you ask Juan anything, make sure you Google it. And the kid goes, why? Because Juan will Google it with you. What does that mean? Literally, if any of my interns came to me, if anyone actually, even my employees, if they came to me and said, hey, did you Google this issue yet? And they say yes, I would be like, all right, looks like I have to go and Google with you then. Let's take a seat. And if they ever find it, if I find it on the first page, I just give them the look like, wasted my time. But typically it was beyond, page 1, maybe page 2, or maybe we actually need to go and call for the big guns and call support ourselves. But resourcefulness, resourcefulness in my opinion is what I hire for. Resourcefulness is what I've always hired for. Like, if you don't have a skill, that's cool. But if you have the ability to learn the skill on your own, that's better. The way I got my first job was because I'm resourceful. The way I hire people is because they're resourceful. And the reason you come into a job is to take load off of someone else who is doing that job already. Trust me, jobs are not created for fun. They're created out of necessity, and necessity is take work off of me so I can focus on other things. To wrap up, 3 things people look for when hiring is #1, cultural fits, #2, technical abilities, and #3, resourcefulness. So if you're not resourceful, go learn how to Google, guys, because there's no excuse why you're dumb. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you like the content or not, post in the comments and let me know. Feel free to Subscribe to my YouTube videos, turn on the notifications so you can see when I'm posting some cool fire stuff. And definitely, please add me on all social media. You're gonna be seeing interesting nuggets of information there. And finally, make sure you send me any DMs and PMs. I answer them all. Let me know if you guys have any questions, career advice, entrepreneurial advice, so on and so forth. I'm here for you guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.